Hey, good morning, guys. I just woke up and I'm over here making my breakfast. And please don't mind the messy hair, but making my breakfast. Now, normally, I had a request. I should have put a hat on. That's why I wear hats all the time. I don't feel like combing my hair. Okay, so I had a request to show what I eat. I guess on a daily basis, something that's kind of more regular. I did a video discussing all the stuff that I eat in general, but I had a request for that. So what I'm going to be doing, guys, is I'm going to be doing a video. This video is going to be giving you an example of how I eat during the week when I have work. Okay. This morning I'm having Gardein beefless burgers. I'm having 2 of them. The reason why I'm having 2 is because I'm having that on regular, just white bread. This pathetic 2 ends of the bread that was left. We have no bread left in the house. Sometimes I'll throw it on a 70-calorie wrap, something like that. The reason I'm having this morning, guys, because I don't have any of my seitan steaks that I normally have. Those seitan steaks will fill you up, but because I don't have any made, I'm having this. So each of these are 130 calories each. The bread is 80 calories in total, and I'm going to throw some ketchup on that, so like maybe that's another 20 calories, something like that. That's going to be my breakfast. And you'll see during the week I like to focus on heavy on the protein. Well, I always try to do heavy on the protein, but each of these burgers, when you add up, each of these burgers has 14 grams, so I'll round that to 15 grams. That's times 2, so that's 30 grams of protein, and it's filling me up, and the bread gives me the carbs that I want in order to get me, the energy throughout the day. You want to kind of balance the protein and the carbs, at least in my opinion. I don't know if you guys do the keto thing or whatever, but I want the protein and the carbs, because when you combine both, the protein and carbs, what happens is your body uses the carbs for energy and it uses the protein for your muscle growth. And since I work out every day, weight lift every day, I need my muscles to have enough protein to grow. So I don't want to just eat protein, because a lot of that protein is going to be going towards just, fueling my daily activity rather than just towards my muscle. So I'm not afraid of carbs. I've done the Atkins thing back in the day. It caused me to lose a ton of weight, but it also made me miserable and unhealthy. So at the end of the day, this is best for me. Whatever works for you, works for you. This is the breakfast, a kind of like a typical breakfast for me during the week. Again, I don't normally eat this, but I eat about the same amount of calories in a much beefier version. So this is actually going to make me a little hungry, but at least I know I got my calories. Keep in mind, guys, just because you're hungry does not mean that you're starving. If you have calories in your body, you're not starving. You have energy. You might just feel still hungry, and that's fine. You just have to deal with that hunger. Drink more water, whatever. So anyway, guys, this is a typical breakfast for me. Somewhat typical breakfast for me on a day that I have work. During the week, I'm also going to give you a weekend meal day, which is much different, much more variety. But during the week, I keep it very simple because I'm always on the go. That's my breakfast. And I'll try to do lunch, which is super simple. Super simple. And we'll try to do a dinner and dessert later on tonight if I can. All right, guys. All right, guys. So real quick, just wanted to show you my sad-looking breakfast. Normally, it's not looking this sad, guys, but the ends of the bread really don't make anything look too appetizing. But at the end of the day, it's calories, and that's what you want. You want your calories in. All right? So protein, carbs, that's it. That's my breakfast. Yeah, so I'll catch you guys at the next meal. Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. So the second meal of the day now, the second meal of the day is going to be, like I said, I like to keep it simple throughout the week. I work out of a truck, as you guys might notice, so I don't particularly like to bring food with me. I like to keep it super simple. I have protein bars, okay? This is a plant-based organic protein bar. just because, you know, I'm vegan. Whatever you guys want, you do what you want. But this is from Muscle Farm, and it's got 180. Is it 180? Yeah, 180 calories with 15 grams of protein. Now, that's not a lot of protein for the calorie ratio, in my opinion. So what I actually did was I actually moved to a different brand that should be coming in from Amazon very soon. It's called No Cow, which is a vegan protein bar. No Cow protein bar. It's got higher calories, not by much, just a few more calories, and it's got like an extra 7 grams of protein. So you're averaging like maybe around 21 to 22 grams of protein per bar for only a few extra calories. I found that to be much, much more reasonable as far as the calorie to protein ratio. So that's what I'm going to be moving to, guys. But so that's basically what I'll be eating. So I'll have one of those, but today I'll have one of these, right? And then I'm going to end up having another one before my work day is over. So that's what I have at work. If I get super hungry, maybe I'll have like a third one. But like I said, I like to keep it simple because I don't like to carry food. I'm lazy. That's really what it comes down to. I'm lazy. I don't feel like making my lunch. I don't feel like bringing my lunch. So you can't get much more simple than that. So that's it. That's going to be my lunch until I get home. We'll discuss what I'm going to eat when I get home. All right, guys. Talk soon. All right, everybody. Back for the second one of these bars. And I just want to mention, the first one I had was about 9 o'clock. Now it's about 10:30, so I'm having another one. And that's going to hold me off just fine until I get home. Now, I just want to mention, everybody's different. Everybody's body is different. You might be looking at the way I'm eating and being like, wow, I have no clue how he's doing this. How does he get through the day like this? Guys, I used to intermittent fast. So this is like more than I need, okay? More than I need. But if you're hungry, you need to eat more. Or you got to remember also, don't forget, if you're getting calories, that means your body has energy. You might physically feel hungry, but it doesn't mean that you need to eat. So how do you get by that? How do you get past that? What you do is you eat low calorie, high density food. So for example, maybe you couldn't do what I'm doing because this is high calorie, relatively high calorie, low density food. It's very small, but it's got almost 200 calories in it. So you would want to eat something that's larger, but still has calories in it. Okay? So that's how you get by that. However you guys figure out how to do that, that's up to you. You guys have seen the video that I made regarding high density, low calorie food, the stuff that I eat. If you haven't, I'll link it up at the end. I suggest you watch it. But anyway, so on to my second, can you even call this a third meal? Can you even call it? Not really. It's more of a snack. But on to my third food of the day. All right, guys. See you later. All right, guys. So I made it home successfully after a long day of work, and I am ready for my next meal. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling hungry. I'm ready to get on the tonal. So what I did when I first walked into the house, I'm trying to be quiet because my wife is sleeping in the other room, but what I first did when I walked into the house was I took my pre-workout. While I was allowing that pre-workout to start to kick in, because pre-workout works the best on an empty stomach, at least in my case, I was cooking my lunch. Okay, so I'm going to show you my lunch right now. This is the steak that I was telling you about earlier. Normally I'll have one of these for breakfast. Do you see how thick this thing is? It's huge. It's long. It's fat. Look at this thing. This is heavy. This thing is 261 calories. This is a seitan steak. I have the, I believe that I have it in the healthy playlist. Maybe I do, maybe I don't, not sure. So this is a curry seitan steak with some curry noodles on the side. I made this just before. Okay, these are the skinny noodles. Guys, the steak has 261 calories, and the noodles, this gigantic pile of deliciousness, only has 40 calories. So this is going to be my lunch. I'm going to eat this while the pre-workout's kicking in. I'm going to sit down and enjoy while I watch my Gilmore Girls. Yes, guys and girls, I watch Gilmore Girls. Judge me if you want. Judge me if you want, but I love that show. But anyway, so after I eat this, I'm going to get on the Tonal and, hey Tonal, and I'm going to do my thing on the Tonal, today's biceps. Can't wait to do it. Something I want to point out, guys, salt, okay? This has a decent amount of salt in it, all right? And that's on purpose. Salt will make you feel satisfied when you're on a low-calorie diet like myself, okay? Well, a low-calorie lifestyle, because at this point it's a lifestyle. It's not a diet. And it will also give you a pump, a really good pump when you're exercising. So if you have salt before you exercise, you're going to get a better workout than if you don't have salt, all right? So hope this was helpful. Again, the steak is 261 calories with 41 grams of protein. 261 calories with 41 grams of protein. And we have, with the noodles, 40 calories. All right, no protein in the noodles, but I don't need more than 40 grams of protein per meal. All right, so I'll see you guys at dinner. All right, guys, so back for dinner. You're not going to be too impressed. You're not going to be too impressed with dinner. Guys, I planned on having field roast hot dogs, okay? These are vegan hot dogs. I love them. They are 190 calories each. I was going to have 2 of them. And they have 20 grams of protein per dog, right? But I'm not having these. I'm not having these. The reason why is because I have no bread. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to have another one of these steaks that I made earlier. You remember the steaks that I made? I'm going to have another one of those at 261 calories. And I'm going to put it in a 130 calorie wrap because that is the only form of carbohydrate that I have in the house. So it won't taste, that wrap will not taste good with these dogs. I'll save these dogs for the day when I have good buns. And so I'll have that wrap. I'm going to have a few pickles along with that. The pickles are 0 calories. I don't count the pickles unless I have like more than a few of them. Then I'll start trying to count them. But at the end of the day, it says 0 calories on them. That's good enough for me if I have 1 or 2. So I'm going to have that wrap. I'm going to have that steak. I'm going to have 2 pickles. So that's 261 calories and 130 calories for the wrap, 0 calories for the pickles. And I'm not going to show you that because you already saw the steak earlier today with the pasta. It's about 6 o'clock now. This is going to be my dinner. And then for dinner, for dessert, I'm going to be making ice cream. That I'm going to show you guys. That's going to be fantastic. Cannot wait for the ice cream, guys. It's going to be so good. I might make it a protein ice cream. I might not. I'm going to add up my protein content for the day. Make sure that it's good. If it's good, I won't add the protein because that's just extra calories. And if I need more protein, I'll add that protein. All right? So see you guys in a bit. But that's my dinner. Nothing too impressive. Again, it's a steak and a wrap. But hey, it's going to taste good. But I really need to hit the store to get some bread. All right, guys. See you in a bit. All right, so I decided to show you guys dinner anyway because it actually looks a lot better than I thought it would. Here it is, guys. My steak, my 2 pickles, my 130 calorie wrap, which is a lot for a wrap, and the secret to success, Zevia, 0 calorie, natural soda. Fantastic. And trick for you, right, is I'm going to take that soda and I'm going to load it up with ice. Why am I going to do that? The ice is going to fill you up. So the more liquid that you have in your body, or the more you eat, the ice, your body has to digest that. So that's going to help you to feel even more full. Guys, I'm still full from earlier today when I had that pasta and that steak earlier, just a couple of hours ago at like 3 o'clock. Like I said, it's about 6 o'clock now. So I'm still stuffed. So this is going to be an amazing way to have dinner. Amazing dinner. And then we're going to hit the ice cream. And that is what I'm really excited about, guys. Welcome back to my kitchen. We're finishing off the day with one of my favorite things. And because I had some extra calories to play with today, guys, I went all out. I made a super low-calorie ice cream that's actually on the high end of calories. That's how low my low-calorie ice cream that I make at home is. It's so low that even when I make it as high, dense in calories as possible, it's still low in calories. So, guys, we have... Let me just flip this camera. Please don't mind dishes. We have my ice cream. This, guys, is so sweet. It's so heavy. And it's so chocolatey. And it's so delicious. Guys, this is just too good. Okay, so it looks like it's still a little frozen, so it's not coming out. Hold on. Alright, so I blended it for a couple more seconds, and it woke it up. Guys, this is so creamy, so chocolatey, so cold, so delicious, so sweet, and so few calories. So few calories. Got a little of the milk that didn't mix in, but that's okay, because when you eat, that's oat milk. It's so creamy. I'm glad it didn't mix in. Because when you get to it with the spoon, it just adds a whole crazy dynamic to this that you just didn't even know existed. This is so, guys, this is so good. I have the recipe up in my healthy foods playlist, if you're interested in checking that out. This is so, so good. Alright, let's take a look at the calories for the entire day now. Alright, guys, so I'm sitting down at the end of a long day. I got my ice cream. Best part of the day right here. Super filling, super low calorie. About to sit down and watch some more Gilmore Girls. Don't judge me. Or judge me. I don't even care. I love Gilmore Girls. Okay. But before we do that, I'm going to discuss with you the amount of calories that I intook today and the amount of protein that I had. Okay? So at 6 a.m., I had 360 calories with 30 grams of protein. At 9 a.m., I had 180 calories with 15 grams. At 11 a.m., I had 180 calories with 15 grams of protein. At 3 p.m., I had 301 calories with 40 grams of protein. At 6 p.m., I had 391 calories and 40 grams of protein. That was at 6 p.m. And then at 9:30 tonight, with my ice cream, the ice cream came out to 185 calories. Again, I made it heavy on the calories because the more calories, the better it tastes, just by default. And since I had some extra calories today, I figured, why not splurge, right? And at the end of the day, guys, I still could have ate so many more calories. But anyway, 185 calories at 9:30 p.m. at night with my ice cream. If the math is right, that comes out to 1,597 calories for the day with 140 grams of protein. Now, as far as the protein goes, I would have liked to get more protein, but I don't know if it's actually really necessary. I try to get 1 gram per pound of lean body mass, right? So I don't really know what my lean body mass is. I weigh 160 pounds right now. So I'm estimating that 140 grams of protein is fine. Okay, I don't think that 20 grams extra protein is going to make too much of a difference in my muscle gaining, capability, all right? Now you're probably thinking, how the heck does Joe only eat 1,597 calories a day? I don't. Sometimes I go higher, sometimes I go lower. Today it just so happened to be that I got that amount. I try to stick to probably about between 1,600 and 1,800 calorie range a day. And you still might be saying, how does Joe, being a man, stick to that amount of calories? Guys, there's a lot of people on the internet who would be like, that's a woman's calorie range. A guy needs this many calories and whatever. Guys, so far, I've been fine. And I've been doing the same thing for the last 5 months. I've been losing weight and I've been gaining muscle. And this is what I've been doing. Okay, so I remember watching a video, real quick. I remember watching a video where, what's his name? I can't think of his name right now. I don't know. It's one of the Mr. Olympias for classic physique. I don't remember his name. Chris Bumstead. Chris Bumstead said that he, on his diet to get shredded, was eating like 1,800 calories. And when I heard that massive human being with all those muscles was eating only 1,800 calories a day, I said, if I am so much smaller, why can't I eat less than that? Guys, so far I've been fine. I've been building muscle. I've had no problems building muscle, no problems losing weight. I've had no problems with energy. I've had tons of energy. If my energy seems to dip as I lose weight, I might increase more calories. But I'm not concerned because I feel fine. I can go crazy heavy on the tonal. I can take long walks. I'm getting like 10,000 steps a day, all on this diet. Not even a diet, it's a lifestyle. And I'm not hungry. You guys can see the food I eat is very low calorie, but very high density. So I'm full all the time, and yet I have energy because I'm taking my calories in. I don't cut out any food groups. I eat whatever I want. If I go to 1,800 calories a day, it is what it is. If I go to 2,000 calories a day, that's fine. You guys don't have to be like me. Alright, so this was a full day of eating during the week for me. This is during the week. Now, you guys asked to see what I eat like on a daily basis. This is for the week. During the week when I have work, I will be coming out with another video that discusses how I eat on the weekend. That's a different story. I'm not telling you that I splurge on the weekend and I go crazy and just throw my normal everyday lifestyle of eating out the window. No, I do not. But it's much different because I have more of a variety. Because I'm at home, I can make different foods. I have more options. You know what I mean? I'm on the go when I'm at work, so I eat 2 protein bars, 3 protein bars a day because I'm lazy. So it really changes, you know. But anyway, the point is the calorie range stays about the same. If I go out to eat, let's say I go out to a restaurant, that's another story. I'll have whatever I want. That's my cheat day, whatever. But anyway, we'll discuss that stuff in the next video, all right? Look forward to seeing you guys soon. I hope this video helped. Stick around for that, keep on the watch for that next video about how I eat on the weekend. It's a big difference. All right, guys, take care. Be safe.